video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN Codes, and powered by Elgato Gaming. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here and welcome to another season award ceremony for the second season of the Liverpool career mode. It was another great season, of course. We won the FA Cup and the Champions League and we came oh so close, only a matter of points, about 4 or 5 away from winning the Premier League as well, but we finished third. That's one better than we did last season when we finished fourth. We again go back to back in Champions League in a top 4 spot. And with the season done, it's time to of course recap, award some players, some very deserved awards, and of course go over things like goal, assist and save of the season. So without further ado, here we go. The first award we're handing out tonight goes to the most improved player, and that player, ladies and gentlemen, will be Alisson. Yes, he grew by probably the most out of any player in the side, and that is coming from a 23-year-old or 24-year-old goalkeeper who was 78 rated at the start, finished at 83. When he came here, he was already quite decent. He was a fantastic goalkeeper, but he managed to step up just that little bit extra, and should I say that little bit, that a lot. He was amazing toward the latter end of the season. Absolutely impeccable, and one of our better players for sure. I mean, when Mignolet left, I was worried. Alisson at the start was a bit of a bench player, but then he became the starting 11 goalkeeper, and he was stellar. The next award is going to the best first-year player, and believe it or not, he's actually going to go back-to-back. Alisson, best first-year player, of course. Like I've already said, it's his first season with Liverpool, and again, so brilliant. I mean, he is arguably up there in contention for player of the season as well, but he was definitely the best first-year player. Of course, honourable mentions have to go to Marco Verratti, who was superb as well. Marco Reus as well was great, but unfortunately, he was only there for the first half of the year, so I don't think even if he was really amazing, he probably wouldn't have even won this award. With Alisson and the ridiculous amount of clean sheets he got, about nearly 30 clean sheets, about 25 I think, he was just amazing. Next award goes to the best youth player, and that award, ladies and gentlemen, will be won by Iñaki Williams, who made the most amount of appearances by any player that was 21 years of age or younger at the start of the season. That's how the award works. You've got to be in that age bracket to win. And to be completely honest with you, I didn't really do that good a job of playing younger players 21 years of age or younger. And sadly, Iñaki Williams was the notable guy, the number one guy that was always coming off of the bench or whatever. Iñaki Williams, 41 appearances, scored a couple of goals and assists, which was great as well. A lot of those appearances being off the bench, so it's understandable for not having a lot more goals or assists, but still, it was still absolutely amazing. And next season, if there is one, I'm definitely going to have to make sure that I use some of the youth players, because I only used about 2 or 3 players 21 years of age or younger, or even 22, 23, that managed to get at least 10 plus games. It was probably a bit poor on my end, so I apologize for that. But anyway, the next award we're handing out is going to the Golden Boot recipient, and he's gone back to back. It is Daniel Sturridge, this time scoring even more than he did in the previous season, and trust me, he scored an absolute bunch. It's 35 goals scored in the one season. Brilliant effort, of course. I think a number of those may have come from simmed games, especially in the later end of the season where he was a little bit inconsistent and not that great, but still managed to score a bunch of goals, even a hat-trick or two on occasion. It was actually a bit freakish, but still, he was, of course, to be fair, overall, over the course of the entire season, absolutely superb. And now we are so close to announcing the player of the season. Who do you guys think it's going to be? But before we announce it, there's one more thing that we've got to get through. We have to get through, of course, the best goal of the season, the best assist of the season, and the save of the season. So without further ado, here we go. A couple of absolute beauts there. But anyway, it is time to announce the player of the season for the second season with the Liverpool career mode. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Daniel Sturridge, who has done it. I was so close to handing it to Alisson. But then again, I thought back-to-back goalkeepers, that would be pretty mad. But Alisson was pretty mad. But no, Daniel Sturridge, you just had to give it to him. 35 goals, 5 assists over about 55 appearances or near 60 appearances. If I didn't give it to him, all hell would have broken loose. So yes, Daniel Sturridge, he probably deserves this just as much as Alisson, to be fair. Despite being a little bit inconsistent toward the later end, you can't score 35 goals and 5 assists. You just can't do it and not win the award. He was absolutely superb, very reliable. Benteke too was great as well, only making about 25 appearances and scoring about 10 or so goals. Both of those two strikers were incredible, and I needed nobody else. No Balotelli, no Ings, no Origi, no anybody. Just those two were getting it done, and it was superb. But Sturridge was the man all season and takes home the player of the season. So that's it, guys. That's the season awards video done for season 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that'll about do it for me. So, of course, if you guys remember, I'm doing a vote right now for whether we do a 3rd season with Liverpool or start the Newcastle career mode early. If you haven't voted, be sure to go to that video, which I'll probably have in the link down below either way. So make sure you vote and get your voice heard because, yeah, we'll make the decision very soon. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, of course, like, subscribe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.